So, you did see me then? I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Mermaids aren't supposed to reveal ourselves to humans. If anyone finds out about this, I'll never get a moment to myself again. I should have known better to keep coming to this beach, but it's just so peaceful. I should go. And you, please forget you ever saw me, okay? I won't be back, so you won't be able to prove I even exist. Wait? I really shouldn't. I have to leave. I'm sorry. You won't tell anyone? How can I trust you? Of course you'd want to tell people that you got to meet a mermaid. Then they'll come and fish us out of the water, trapping us in those glass prisons so humans can watch us all hours of the day. So give me one reason to believe you're any different. Friend? You just want to be friends with me? I don't know. You could still be lying to me. But I really want to trust you. That look in your eyes. You wouldn't hurt me, would you? Okay. I'm gonna believe you. So we can be friends. I don't really have other friends. I just live with my mother down by the edge of the reef. There aren't a lot of mermaids nearby. They don't think it's safe to live so close to the shore like we do. It gets pretty lonely when you're the only one swimming around all day. My mother always tells me not to come to the beach or surface for any reason, but just watching fish and coral isn't entertaining. The years all blend together, and it feels like nothing ever happens. I started secretly coming close to shore to watch humans, see as they played in the water and with the sand, listen to them laughing and talking. I actually learned English from my days hiding and listening. Mermaids don't really speak normally. We communicate through song. Sing for you? No, I really couldn't. I have a horrible voice for a mermaid. I sound nothing like my mother. She has the most beautiful singing. I've heard human music too. When people play it on the beach, it's so different. When mermaids make music, we just sing together. Humans use all sorts of strange implements to create noise. I don't think you'd really like the melodies we use to communicate either. But I like the way English sounds. And I used to pretend I was talking to the humans in the waves, like we were hanging out, being friends. Maybe, if you really do want to be my friend, you can come down and swim with me. I won't dive deep, don't worry. I can show you all sorts of things humans normally don't get to see. Like what? Well, my mother and I have to hunt for food, so we know where fish hide when predators are nearby. I can scare them out for you. No? You just prefer to let them be, huh? Well, do you like shells? I can swim down and grab you some of the most gorgeous conches and clams you've ever seen. Already empty, of course. Just the shells that have been washing around for ages. There's something I like to watch humans do, where they hold a conch up to their ear and close their eyes. I would sometimes intentionally bring shells to the shore and just watch, and every time, at least one person would press it to their ear. Isn't it peculiar? They're already by the sea, but they listen to the shell and say that they can hear the ocean. I've tried it, but I just don't understand. I so love humans. My mother would never be able to see why, though. She always says that humans are cruel. I was so afraid of being seen. She said that creatures like us are either killed or put in those glass-enclosed oceans so we could be looked at. Aquariums? So that's what they're called. She simply said it's a fake home that you can look outside of, but never escape. I can't imagine having even less room to swim around than I already do. Why don't I just go somewhere else? Well, my mother is here. Plus, it's dangerous when you're in the open waters. There are many creatures, fish or otherwise, that are big and hungry. When mermaids find a safe place to settle, we rarely ever venture too far away. Other mermaids? Well, we often spread out. It's hard to live in large clusters. Food runs out too fast. Territory is fought over. When too many mermaids live in one place, some just decide to leave. My mother had to leave after her siblings began raising families. My father? Oh. Well, my mother met him while searching for a new home. They had me and then he... I'm sorry. I guess it's weird to talk about. I've never had someone to tell. You see, I was born in a rather shallow, open area by rocky reefs. A lot of small, harmless sharks lived there. My parents had hoped to settle nearby. But it turned out there were more than just sharks lurking there. Have you heard of sirens? They're a sibling of mermaids, but far more dangerous. They sing in this way that mermaids just don't, and they hypnotically lure creatures into their grasp to kill and devour. When my parents had realized it was too late, my father died so that my mother and I could escape. I never got to know him, but I can feel his love for me every day that I'm alive. He sacrificed himself so I could go onwards. Which is why I want so badly to make more out of my life. He would have wanted me to see the world, experience all I can, meet all sorts of people. My mother, though, she just got overprotective. She constantly says if she loses me, she'd have nothing. I love her very much, of course, but I want to do more. I really hope you do come to see me, now that we've met. My name? You wouldn't understand it. I guess I don't really have a name humans can pronounce. It's alright though, you can just call me Mermaid if you'd like. What about you? I see. That's a nice name. I wonder how they'd say it in my language. I'm going to hold that name in my heart from now on. My first friend. Thank you, by the way, for respecting me. Not immediately plotting to expose my existence and endanger my family. You seem like a very nice person. Do you live nearby? Good! Then, you can come to visit. How about when the sun is about to set, just like this? Can you come by tomorrow? And be sure to have those things to put on your eyes. Goggles, I think they're called. Or else it'll be hard for me to show you underwater sights. Wow, I've never gotten to really talk to a human. I've never spoken in your language for this long before. My throat feels strangely dry. No, I'd like to keep talking with you. Don't worry, I'm fine. Do you have to leave now? I'm glad. I have so many things I want to know. You'll have to tell me what a movie is. And a phone. And a camera. I hear all sorts of words that I don't understand when I'm listening to humans talk. I wish so badly I could just ask them. Now I really do have someone I can ask. And you're always free to ask me about mermaid stuff, and the ocean, or whatever else. I'd also love to hear what sorts of stories humans have made up about mermaids. I hear them now and then, about someone named Ariel, and how we live in some magic underwater city. I wish it could be true. I can't tell you how strange it was when I first heard the word mermaid being discussed, and realized they were talking about, well, me. My kind. The human body, fish tail. I couldn't believe there was an English word that meant me. I've learned so much, and yet there are so many things I still want to know. Do you want to know something? The world suddenly feels much bigger, now that I've met you. I hope we get to be friends for a long time.